This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Ohio State's offense is up first today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best 2 teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Ball handed off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Incomplete, but the defense jumped offside that time. This should result in a first down.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
On first down, it's play action. He's hit as he throws it. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get to third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! They draw first blood in this national title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So the Ole Miss Rebels offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Lacey. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. On the ground, it's Lacey. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the Rebels work to convert here on 4th down. Down, looking to throw for it. A deep shot to the right. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards. Makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Same tailback, another carry. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't.
Caught at the 30. Still running. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Grab down the middle, it's Tate. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Anytime you have a chance sense. To get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Ohio State. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Remember, last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's right. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary here. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the 1st down and more. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this 1st half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Offense in hurry-up mode. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. The Rebels trying to cash in here in the red zone. And they hand it off to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Tate. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. He's running out of time here. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. Moves the ball to the 28. Will be first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Donaldson. Has a path to the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him at the 27. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Taylor. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's looking to throw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Wallace. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. And he quickly clocks it. They'll try to get 3 more here before the break. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They're going to run it. Powering through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Rebels will line up to boot it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. It's a dart right down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Sayin. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Gets it out quickly to the left side. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Wallace. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Lee. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane.
He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Lacy. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grab behind the line, it's Lacy. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. So now on comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. He got it. The field goal's good. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Off the play fake on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Lacy. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Grab down the middle. It's right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Rebels pick up enough for a first down. Grab behind the line. It's Wallace. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. Oh, he loses the football. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. That sack makes it third down. They'll give it to the back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Lacey. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Ball handed to the running back. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's got some space here. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Sayin. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 19 after the miss. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Wrap down the middle. It's Lee.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Well executed. He finds space and gets the 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Ball handed off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. And the Rebels churn out another first down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. If they could have gotten the fourth down with the lead that they have, boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
First and goal, handoff. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. When they safely make the recovery, the onside kick doesn't work. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Pounding away with the run game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Tackle made after just a short gain. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. An inside give now from the shotgun. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got them to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the 1st down and keep working clock.
To throw, it's Sayin. With the catch, it's Tate. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an...
Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. That's caught. It's Lee. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver.
Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Rebels.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And now the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front.
And the ball to the ground. And the defense comes up with the football.
Just a critical error here by this offense late in the game, walking with the lead. The last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
Play action here on first down. Makes the grab. It's Lee. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down after that previous play. On the run, it's Taylor. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. For the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.